Hello everybody, welcome to How to Minecraft episode 3 already. Last episode we went mining and got some iron ingots, which is very nice. Got suited up in iron armor and got some iron tools. Now I'm gonna make the rest of the tools real quick. Let's see, so that's just some wood, some sticks. Let's see. Perfect. Alright. So now we're fully iron tools and iron armor. And we can get into this episode. And what we're going to do in this episode is we're going to start a base and we're going to start some farms, both animal and crop farms. Farms and bases are essential to any kind of world. They keep you safe, they keep you fed, and they store your items. And it's just a place you can go to after a long adventure. So I'm first gonna look for a nice location somewhere. You can make your base anywhere you like. You can make it underground, in a cave maybe, high up in the air. If you're able to get up there, just in a village, as I've been doing for so far. But I think I'm gonna go in here, in this valley, in the mountain. It's close to the village, and I think it looks quite pretty. So I'm gonna look around real quick, see if there's anything I need to be aware of. And then I'm gonna look from the top down to see how I wanna do this. So I think I'm gonna place my house there, my actual base, and put the rest of the farms just in here. I think that will look the best. Well, for now I need to go back because it's getting night. I'm back here, I've slept, and what I'm gonna do now is grab most of the stuff I need. A lot of it I can leave here, it's safe here, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Let's see, what would I need? Not much from this. And take this chest, the furnace, crafting table, and the rest I'm just gonna leave here for now. I do see that I'm gonna need to build a better way up this mountain, but for now, jumping like this will have to do. While I'm down here, actually, I'm gonna grab some seeds to help start a farm already, cause food's getting a bit low. So I'm in the valley now, and I'm just gonna place some water down. And then start farming with a stone hoe. Right click the ground and I place a little farm around it, in which I'm going to put my wheat seeds, which will then nicely grow. Okay. Very nice. And then I'm gonna start clearing out a bit of an area here. If you remove all the logs from a tree, the leaves will start disappearing automatically, so you don't have to worry about that. Just get the wood. And then I'm gonna flatten it a bit. Alright, I think this should do for now at least. Alright, and these leaves are dropping saplings for oak, and they should also, with a bit of luck, drop them for the birch, but I don't have any of those yet. Doesn't matter, I'm gonna place my bed, my chest, put some stuff in there, crafting table, a furnace. So for now I'm sleeping outside, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna use oak logs just for the outside, but I think I'm gonna start by building a foundation. So let's see. This seems like about alright, and then I need a bit more cobblestone to fill the rest in. And that's a birch sapling. So what I'm gonna do is just, let's see, dig into here. And eventually I should find stone. Then grab my oak logs. Let's see, do I want it like this? Or is this too small? I think this should be good. No, I think this is a bit too small, so I'm gonna go on the outer corners. Like, oh. And then build up 4 high, so 3 more, 2, 3, 2, 3. Perfect. Alright. Gonna make one more line out here like this. Yeah, I think this is good. Oak always works, but I think I'm gonna do something different actually. Which is, I'm gonna see how this works. So I'm gonna place birch logs on its side like so, and like so. And then I'm grabbing my axe and right clicking them without the shield on. And it should get you stripped logs, which I think will look fine. Here's a wolf. Let me see real quick. I do think I have some bones from a skeleton. Yeah. So a wolf. If you just see a wolf in the wall. Oh, there's another one. Just gonna go for this one. You can right click on it with a bone, and if you're lucky, it should get tamed. But I didn't get lucky. That's okay. Plenty more opportunities. But if you tame it, it becomes a dog and it follows you. Oh, that's very cute. Alright, gonna fill in the rest of this. I'm gonna leave the top side open. And because for that I'm gonna use oak logs again to complete the frame. And I think, yeah, this definitely works for a house. And I can put window and a window. Yeah, I think this should work. Very nice. And I'm missing one piece, but I think that's okay, because if I just look right here, I can just take out these two, and then I should have enough for windows, maybe even this one. Well, it's still missing a couple of things, of course. Mainly the roof. So what I'm gonna do for the roof is grab oaks again and then turn those into stairs. If you ever don't know how to craft any item, you can just click on this green book here and it will show you a recipe book for recipes you have unlocked. So for example, if you don't know how to craft stairs, you can go to blocks or building blocks and then wood stairs and then they're right there, oak stairs. Alright, I need to get onto the roof and I can't fly, so I'm gonna use some dirt to get up like this. And build it one more out actually. And because I'm gonna place these here. Yeah, like so. On the top half at the back here. To place it upside down and then one on top and then back half and then upside down and then normal and then once you're in the center I'm gonna place one in this corner, which should place it like this and then go to the back and do the same thing, so one here and one out the back and then keep going like that. And then eventually you should have something that looks like this. So I filled in the stairs. Now I'm gonna need a bit more oak for this top part here. So let me just go and grab that. I think this should already be enough. And then I'm gonna make some slabs. This is more than enough. But slabs always come in useful. Actually, to add a bit more detail, I'm gonna grab some stairs, put one here, and then have a bit of an overhang. Oh, it's not my best build, but it should work fine. I'm gonna try something real quick, but I don't think it's gonna be very pretty. I think it's a bit better. I don't know. Not my best build, definitely not, but it will do. I can always improve on it later, so it's fine for now. And then I'm gonna grab my stuff and place it inside here. Well, I want my chests over here, but then they're gonna get in front of the window. So I'm gonna remove this 3x3 here. I think this works. A bit of detail, extra detail, bit of extra depth definitely makes it a whole lot better. So I've made this little shed here, 2 out, 1 in on both sides, which is actually where my chests are gonna go. Does mean I need to remove this, but that's not an issue if I just do this. 2 stairs like so. Should work nice. Yep, definitely. And then just, yeah, this definitely works. Alright. So I'm missing a couple of things, but I'm first gonna work on the interior with the chest. So I want a 3x3 of double chest, so that's 9 times 2 is 18. So I can make 4. 4 is not 18. But that's okay. I'm gonna start in the back. Alright, so now I have 6 different places to sort items. So in the top one I'm gonna place cobblestone and dirt and stuff like that. Wood in the up and then Naturals down here. Valuables up here, and then if I get something new, I can just place it in these. And then I've got my bones, and I want to try see if I can tame this dog. 32 bones should definitely be enough. And that's best transfer ever. And now, you'll see, he follows me. And he teleports to me if I get too far away. So I'm just gonna walk into the house. Oh, he uses the window. But now I've got a buddy. And if I'm ever able to name him, I can do that. Take a bit of a tunnel for the water to get into. Like this. And when I get to the edge of it, here, I'm gonna lower it. Place it up again. Yeah, that's better. I think that looks better. And then as you can see, it stops flowing right here. But what I'm gonna do is place water one right there, and then leave one block here, and then one right there. And this is now an infinite water source, which means I can just take water from it infinitely, and I can just fill it up. It doesn't get the flowing effect then, or not as much anyway, depending on how far you fill it. But I think I like it better stationary anyway. And now I have a nice river flowing over here. So with water you can go 4 out for a farm field. So that's, if I use this one it's 1, 2, 3, 4. But if I use this one it's 1, 2, 3, 4 if I'm not mistaken, which means this one is definitely doable. But I'm gonna leave it for there for now. Just follow this water. 3, 4. And this should work. Nice. But I do want it all filled in, so I'm gonna grab more water. And then place this 1, 2, 3, 4. I think right there should work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, does this work? Yeah, this also works because of this water block. I can fill all of this in. And then I'm gonna do the same for this side. So I've got some farmland, and on farmland you obviously place things to farm. So as of right now I only have my wheat seeds, so those are just gonna go right in there. And these ones I placed at the beginning should mostly be done by now, so I can harvest them and get more wheat seeds in return, and some wheat as well. These one are almost ready. This one has a couple more stages to go, and this one is still at the beginning, so I'm gonna remove this one and this one. And place all of these. Alright, so this Enderman kind of jumpscared me, but he's not really a threat, because I can hit him and go into the water, and I should be safe. As you can see, Enderman cannot go into water. I've got our house. We've got some farmland going. Meat. Are some animals. Alright, so I see chickens here. I know there are cows up there. But first we need a way to keep them in place. Let me find where I can do this. Well, I want to use a different type of wood for what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna make some bread. And I know there's some over there, so I'm just gonna go this way. Alright, there it is. Some spruce wood. Most people think this one is the prettiest out of all the trees. And I don't necessarily disagree with them. It's definitely one of the better ones. It's a very nice color. Now that I'm here, I can see there are some sweet berry bushes, so I'm gonna break those and take those with me as well. First I'm gonna make a few things and then turn these planks into slabs, turn the logs into fences by using sticks and oak planks like this. Alright, and place them in a nice formation, and then every once in a while place this. I think this works well as a pen. Yeah, and then this should go away by itself, but it might help speed up. And then I'm gonna use make a bit of a hole here, like so, and then also on the other side, like so, and then use water to fill that in. Once again, using infinite water source, so I don't have to keep running back the entire time. And these fences kind of stop the water, but you can place water in them and then it will just keep going. I can get to the other side anyway. Alright, I think. I think that sort of looks good. So that the animals got some water to drink out of. Alright, very nice. So now I actually need to collect the animals. And I want to get cows and sheep in these pens. I think cows in this one, sheep in this one. And both of them follow you if you have wheat in your hand. So I'm gonna look for some and then I'll show you what I mean. So here's a cow. Only one still, but that's okay. So I have wheat in my hand and now it's following me, as you can see. It's looking directly at me and walking where I go. Oh. You cannot be too fast, because then they'll then you'll lose their attention. And closed gate, and now I've got a cow. Very nice, and I don't believe he should be able to escape. So that's perfect. Oh, and here's the second cow. And now I have two cows in this pen, and what I can do is use my 2 wheat, right click on both of them, and then they'll start breeding and make a child for the parrots and the bats. So now I've got cows. I do still need sheep, but I'm gonna do that off camera, I think, because this video has been going on for quite a while. So yeah, this is where I leave it for now. I think we've made very good progress. We've got a base, of course, which I'm actually gonna make a door real quick. We've got a house, we've got farms, we've got animals. So I think that's very good progress. I think that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment on what you want to see next, subscribe, and for now, bye.